Okay, everyone. So we went over our rights and responsibilities in the last lesson about living alone or living with someone else, or different living options. Now we're going to go through different scenarios that they offer us and see if what the person's rights are, if they are offering the rights and practicing the rights in the situation, and if they are being responsible. So we are going to say yes with a thumbs up, or we're going to say no with a thumbs down. And you can log on to News to You and do this yourself if you would like to. So the first one, Tina is trying to decide where she would like to live. She knows she will need help managing her money. She will need help taking care of herself and her home. She decides she should live on her own with no help. Does Tina have the right to help choose where she wants to live? And we went over this in our previous video, so let's go back and think. And if you need to reference the chart, we can go back. I have the right to help choose where I live. So I'm going to go and move forward. Does Tina have the right to help choose where she wants to live? Thumbs up or thumbs down? And hopefully you gave me a thumbs up.
Yes.
The answer is yes, she does. Is Tina being responsible? Remember, she is going to need help taking care of herself and her home, and she's going to need help managing her money. If she's living at her own home by herself, there is not going to be anyone else around. Would that be a responsible choice for Tina? Yes or no? And I hope that you said a thumbs down or a no.
No.
With that answer, that Tina would not be responsible if she chose to live alone when she needs help with those items. Now let's go to the next one. Tina is trying to decide where she would like to live. She knows that she will need help managing her money. She will need help taking care of herself and her home, and she decides she should live in a group home where there are workers to help her. So does Tina have the right to help choose where she wants to live? We can look up and look what we chose the last time for a yes or a no, or we can go back to our previous page and where we talked about our different rights and responsibilities. And let's look again. I have the right to help choose where I live. So, and I have the right to live with roommates. So does Tina have the right to help choose where she wants to live? I hope you gave a thumbs up. Yes, she does.
Yes.
She decides to live in a group home where there are other workers to help her. Is she being responsible? Is she thinking about the help that she would need and making sure that the help is there for her in the home that she chooses? Yes or no? And I hope that you said thumbs up for yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's look at Tina in a different situation. Tina just moved into an apartment with 2 roommates. She has not gone grocery shopping yet. Tina is hungry. She looks in the refrigerator. She finds her roommate's sandwich and decides to eat it without asking. Have any of you done that? Have you ever been in our school snack cupboard and seen a snack that you really wanted and thought, I don't have that, I want that, so I'm going to take that? Probably haven't, because that would be stealing, right? Unless you ask the person. So Tina is living in an apartment. She has roommates. She's hungry. She hasn't gone grocery shopping yet, so none of the groceries in the refrigerator are hers, but she found a sandwich and she knows it's her roommate. So she's going to eat it without asking. Does Tina have the right to live with roommates? When we looked before, we saw that yes, Tina has the right to live with
Live with
roommates. One of her rights.
roommates.
Is Tina being responsible by eating a sandwich without asking somebody when it's not hers? If she's eating it without asking, thumbs down. She is not being responsible.
No.
And I forgot to do thumbs up for
Yes.
she has a right. She has the right to live with roommates. Okay, now we're going to go over the same situation with different questions, and Tina's doing a different choice. She's making a different choice. So Tina just moved into an apartment with 2 roommates, and she has not gone grocery shopping yet, but she's hungry. And she decides to ask her roommates if they have any food that she could eat and tells them she'll pay them back. So just think, if I had a few bags of goldfish crackers and one of my friends came up to me and said, I don't have any food. I haven't gone grocery shopping yet, but I'm really hungry. Can I have a bag of your goldfish? And then when I go to the store, I'll get some and I'll pay you back. And I'd say, yeah, absolutely. Or maybe I would even say, you know what, just take it, but you don't have to pay me back. But I'm making sure that she is given that permission, and she is making sure that she has that permission. So does Tina have the right to live with roommates? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. And I hope you gave me a thumbs up, because yes, she has the right
Yes.
to live with roommates, just as she has the right to live alone. Is she being responsible by asking her roommates if they have any food she could eat and telling them she will pay them back? She's not sneaking food. She's asking and waiting for their answer before going on and doing the action of eating the food. So yes, Tina is being responsible. I hope you gave me a thumbs up.
Yes.
And we have the correct answer. So I think we have a couple more. Now Tina just moved into her new home. She found curtains that would look great in her living room. They cost $30. Tina's not sure if she has enough money for her bills this month. So she decides not to buy them right now. She's going to wait. Does Tina have the right to buy new things for her home? Let's go back to our previous slide and look at our rights. If you don't know to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, we are going to look over into our living options rights. We have the right to help choose where we live with roommates, and right here,
5 things for my home. 5 things for my home.
And in this situation, it is curtains. So does Tina have the right to buy new things for her home? And I hope you gave me a thumbs up. The answer is yes.
Yes.
Tina is not sure that she has enough money yet for her bills, so she's not going to buy them right now. Even though she has the right, she's going to make sure she has enough money to pay her bills and then see if she has enough left over to buy the curtains. Is that a responsible choice from Tina? Is she being responsible? Thumbs up for yes. Thumbs down for no. And I hope that you said yes, Tina is being responsible.
Yes.
She is waiting until she knows that she can pay all her bills so she won't get kicked out and her electricity won't get turned off. Tina just moved into her new home. She found new curtains that would look great in her living room. They cost $30. She's not sure she has enough money for bills this month, but she takes a chance and buys the curtains anyway. So first question, does Tina have the right to buy new things for her home? Yes, thumbs up. No, thumbs down. We looked at the graph before. It said yes. We have the same question up above. It said yes, and we got it right. So I think we should say yes once again. She has the right to buy new things for her home.
Yes.
She's not sure she has enough money for bills this month, but decides to buy the curtains anyway. Is that responsible of Tina? No. I hope you did a thumbs down. It would not be responsible of Tina.
No.
To decide to buy the curtains. She might buy the curtains and then realize, I don't have enough money for my cell phone bill, or I don't have enough money for my electric, or I don't have enough money to pay my rent. So we always want to make sure the things that we have to do every month get done before we add on the extras, especially when it comes to finances, which is your money. Our last scenarios and our rights and responsibilities for Tina and living is this. Tina is very excited to be living on her own. She is having friends over, but notices her apartment's really messy. There are dirty dishes on the counter and there's clutter everywhere. Tina hasn't been doing a good job cleaning or picking up after herself. So she's going to call her mom and ask her to come clean. Does Tina have the right to live on her own? Yes or no? Yes, she has the right to live on her own.
Yes.
And next one, Tina calls to ask her mom to help her come clean. Did her mom make the mess? No. Should her mom have to pick up after Tina? Tina thinks she can live on her own. If Tina knew she couldn't live on her own, she would automatically have that help because she would be looking for a different place to live. Is Tina being responsible by having someone else pick up her mess? She is not. She might be responsible
No.
by asking for help. I like that she did that, but if she's able to live on her own, she should be able to pick up after herself for sure. Let's go through the situation one more time and see how Tina responds differently in this scenario. So Tina is very excited. She's living on her own and she's going to have friends over, but notices that her apartment is really messy. There are dirty dishes on the counter and there's clutter everywhere. Tina hasn't been doing a good job of cleaning or picking up after herself. She gets to work and cleans her apartment. She will try harder from now on to keep her new home clean. Does Tina have the right to live on her own? Yes, absolutely, Tina has that right. I hope you gave me a thumbs up.
Yes.
Is Tina being responsible by choosing to change her actions and try harder and start picking up after herself rather than having someone else do it for her? Is she being responsible by picking up after herself? What do you think? Well, this is our last one. Yes, thumbs up, or no? And I hope if you're thinking about this that you are thinking whether or not you like picking up after people or if you expect people to pick up after you. I hope if you are picking up after yourself because it's a mess that you made, that you know that is a responsible choice. Just like Tina, you would be
Yes.
You would be responsible. That would be something responsible that you were doing. Okay, and that is it for our rights and responsibilities and scenarios about living alone, living with roommates, and living in a support facility. I hope you guys learned something and I hope it helps you think the rights that you have and how you can advocate for yourselves by expressing these rights, but also knowing that you need to be responsible enough to care for these choices that you make. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.